Imagine the crowning achievement of the 21st century, the human marshmallow. He wakes up exhausted after 10 hours of sleep, drags his feet to the kitchen and stares at a to-do list as if it were Mount Everest. He isn't depressed. To be depressed, you actually have to feel something. He's just mid. He is the world champion of passivity, the master of "I'll do it tomorrow," and the kind of guy who apologizes to the corner of the table when he stubs his toe on it. If you look at him, everything seems fine. He has a job, a Netflix account, and a collection of perfectly pressed button-down shirts. But psychologically, he's living in a low-budget black-and-white movie. The spark in his eyes has been replaced by the bluish glow of a smartphone screen. He has lost his fire, his agency, and that primal urge to conquer anything that isn't a video game achievement. Stick with me, because today we are going to dissect the pathetic psychology behind low testosterone. We are going to understand why this hormone isn't just about making you look like a bouncer or giving you superhero muscles. It is the very thing that separates a man who shapes reality from a man who is just an extra in someone else's script. Pour yourself some chamomile tea, or whatever is left of your courage, and let's understand how your internal chemistry is turning you into a piece of luxury furniture. Too many men prefer to blame Mercury in retrograde, the economy, or their childhood trauma for the fact that they don't have the energy to lift a grocery bag. The irony is that the solution might be at the end of a needle. The first step is a biological reality check. If you have the waistline of a dad-bod Food Network host and you sleep 4 hours a night, no amount of self-help books will save you. Your abundance mindset isn't going to sprout from a brain soaked in cortisol and trans fats. Get the labs done, look at the numbers, and accept that you are operating on the fuel of a lawnmower trying to race in Formula One. Biology doesn't care about the positive affirmations you tell yourself in the mirror. Step 2. Kill your digital gods, the cheap dopamine diet. The man with low testosterone is the world's greatest consumer of effortless pleasure. Why fight for a real achievement when you can get a dopamine explosion by watching porn, playing video games for 8 hours, or arguing about politics on X? These are the fake victories your brain accepts as substitutes. The result? Your drive to conquer the real world dies.
Practice detaching yourself from these digital crutches. If you want your psychology to shift, your brain needs to get hungry for real-world conquest again. Pleasure should be the prize for effort, not the entertainment for someone who does nothing. Step 3. Find a mission that scares you. Voluntary friction. Comfort is the biggest testosterone vampire in existence. If the greatest adventure of your day is picking a coffee flavor, you are dead inside. The third step is to seek out friction. Lift heavy things, learn how to fight, or take on a financial responsibility that forces you to wake up early with a pit in your stomach. Biology follows intention. If you live like a plant, your body will produce plant hormones. If you live like a protector and a competitor, your neurochemical system will adjust to give you the tools you need. The secret of masculinity isn't the peace of a spiritual retreat, it is the order you impose on chaos. Now imagine that same man, but months after ditching the diet of soy and screens. He still has the same problems, but his perception has shifted. He no longer sees obstacles, he sees targets. He has reclaimed the ability to be firm without being aggressive, to lead without asking for permission, and to be present without being distracted. The psychology of low testosterone is a fog that makes a man believe the world is too big for him. But when the fog clears, he realizes the world is just the clay he was supposed to be molding all along. Stop being proud of never complaining or being too understanding. Sometimes a man's greatest virtue is his ability to say no and to fight for what is his. If this script bruised your ego or made you feel a familiar discomfort, congratulations, that's the bit of life still left in you trying to wake up. To prove you're still alive, comment "no" as an initial act of the many no's you will start giving from this point forward. If you want to understand how to take back control of your biology and your mind before you become a piece of decor in your own house, click on the video appearing right now. Subscribe, like the video if you still have the strength in your index finger. And remember, strength isn't an accessory, it is the foundation. I'll see you in the next video.